I am not teaching, I am publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning for the Life in the UK test, part 577, while doing shoulder impingement training. And if you participate in the shoulder impingement training, this is at your own risk. That is in the second half of the video. So we're training with the shoulders not too much in front, and we have this impingement with the biceps, but we're training to get the scapula more behind in the second half of the video. Now in the first half of the video, we're trying to learn for the Life in UK test, and we're having here something written about the monarch of Britain, and we already know it, and now we want to learn it so good that we're able to present it and say all what is written here down in one line. And we want to start with what is written here. That the king or the monarch represents the UK to the rest of the world, and the king is receiving or welcomes ambassadors and commissioners and people and diplomats from other countries. And he also visits our countries, and that is all done to strengthen or support diplomatic and economic relationships with these other countries. Then we want to go on and say it a little bit more detail what is here. And then we're going to say that King Charles III is the King of the United Kingdom, and also the head of state of the United Kingdom, and also the head of state of many other countries of the Commonwealth. Then we might, if we explain the that order, can we say that the UK has or is a constitutional monarchy, and the United Kingdom it is so that the people and all the people who are over 18 years old voting democratically for a member of parliament in their area, and then the political party with the most winners of areas has one leader, and that leader is then invited by the monarch every couple of years, or whenever a general election happened, and then appointed to become the prime minister. So the monarch is the head of a state, but he appoints the person who's the leader of the most person who the people have voted for the democratic election. And from time to time the monarch is inviting the prime minister, and he tells him some advices or some warnings or some encouragements. But he cannot decide. He cannot order something onto the prime minister. And also is the king, maybe we're going to mention it, maybe not, we have talked so much if we say all that. We could say that every year the king is holding a speech in the parliament, and where he talks and summarizes the policies of the government for the year ahead, and when all what the parliament does happens formally in the name of the monarch, or in his name. And then basically the most important part for all people to understand that the king has an important role in providing stability and continuity in the United Kingdom. The government and the prime minister change, but the monarchy and the king do not. And he provides a focus for national pride and identity. And then we could maybe also some of them mention that the King Charles III is married to Queen Camilla, and that his heir is Prince William, the Prince of Wales. Okay, I have a second camera, which I'm going to start now. And now I try to say what we just prepared down in one. It's not a problem if I need more than one take. We don't have time for more than 2 takes, but we can do it in the next video, so we don't have pressure. We're starting with representing, then who the king is and his family, and what role it is with constitutional monarchy and the prime minister, and then important role in stability. Okay, let's try it. The monarchy in Britain. The king or queen, the monarch in Britain represents the country. The monarchy in... I wanted to say country. The monarchy in Britain. The monarch, which is the king or queen of Britain, represents the country. He welcomes other visitors from other countries, other heads of states, and makes their visits splendid. And he also visits other countries, and then that all happens to strengthen the diplomatic relationships with these other countries. The King of the United Kingdom is King Charles III. He's married to Queen Camilla, and his heir is his eldest son, Prince William, Prince of Wales. Britain is a constitutional monarchy. So that means in the United Kingdom there are a lot of areas called constituencies, and there the people are all voting, all the people over 18 are voting for a person which becomes the winner of a democratic election. And there's a political party, there are multiple political parties, and the political parties with the most areas in which the people have voted for the person which is part of that political party wins the general election. And the leader of that party is then invited by the monarch and then appointed to become the next prime minister. And that prime minister is then selecting people for his cabinet, his ministers. So the monarch is appointing the person who is the leader of all the persons who have got the most votes in a democratic election of all the people voting in the United Kingdom. From time to time, once a week, for example, the monarch invites the prime minister and then he advises the prime minister, or gives also warnings, and also he encourages the prime minister. And the main role of a monarchy in Britain is to provide stability. Now it is so that the government and also the prime minister changes with the elections and the democratic system. But the monarchy stays, and that gives the people stability and continuity. And the monarchy also gives the people a focus for national identity and pride. And that is according to the Life in the UK Test Handbook, for example, on the pages 108 and 109. No, we don't have time. We had actually time just for one take. There was actually a second one. I'm going to stop that camera. And that was it with that subject. If you're here, probably for rehearsing at least, the video we're going to do now, so that's a good video, so that people, other people and also we can watch what we have now here about monarchy. And we're going to do in the next video another video about the oath of allegiance, or the affirmation of allegiance, an oath which people have to take if they become citizens of the United Kingdom. But maybe we have to learn a little bit longer, so we need maybe a little bit more. So if you're here for Learning for Life in UK test, the oath of allegiance, or the affirmation of allegiance, or system of government, then you can go directly to the next video, because here we will do just the shoulder impingement now, shoulder impingement training now. If you participate in the shoulder impingement training, that's at your own risk. We're having the legs standing around shoulder width wide apart, and we're doing forward shoulder circuits here. We're going back, up, and front, and out. Back, up, and front, and down. And we're going back, up, and front, and down. And now backwards and front, up, back, and down. And now something similar. Long arms, hands form to fists, and we're going as far as we can back with shoulders. Now try to come as high up with the shoulders as you can. Try to come higher up with the shoulders while you bring them at front. Try to bring the shoulders further in front while you bring them down. Try to bring them further down while you bring them back. Try to bring them further back when you lift them up. Try to bring them higher up while you bring them in front. Try to bring them further in front while you bring them down. And further down while you bring them back. And on the other way, further down while you bring them in front. Further in front while you lift them up. Higher up and back. Further back. Down. Further down in front. Further in front. Up, higher, back, further back and down. Exercise. Next, standing wide apart, we're going a bit into the knees, ranging forward with straight back and letting the arms hang. And now we're pinching the scapulars together, and we're doing a bit with effort. And now make fists and lift the arms up and still pinch the scapulars together. And lifting the arms up, and the shoulders, and the second round. Pinch the scapulars together. Now make fists and lift the arms up and step, fetch the scapulars together. Now lift the arms down and the scapulars. We have a similar exercise. Go a bit into the knees, hinge forward, this time with a jump back. Let the arms hang, make fists, turn the arms to the inside. Lift the arms high up and bring them together. Straighten slowly up and bring the shoulders down, back and together. So the arms high up and together, shoulders down, together. Lift the arms high up and bring them together. Bring the shoulders down, together. With effort. And release. And the second round. Into the knees, hinge forward, with a jump back, let the arms hang, make fists, bring the arms together, turn them to the inside, lift them high up and bring them now together. Straighten up and bring the shoulders down and together. Arms high up, hands together, shoulders down, together. A little longer, arms high up, together, shoulders down. And release. Next exercise. Lift the arms up and just observe what the scapulars are doing. If this exercise or any other one causes pain, then don't do it. So again, just lift the arms up and observe what the scapulars are doing. And again down. Up. And down. And the last time, up with the arms, and down. And something similar, arms to the side, and bring them in front. And again, just observe what the scapulars are doing. The scapula should go now to the outside of the rib cage, always following the humerus, and now back together. Again to the sides, this is the last time, back to, no, let's do one more. To the sides, and back together. Now we will lift up. Good and stable stance. Arms form to fists and bring them to the inside, long arms. Bring the shoulders down, back and together. Now bring the arms to the outside, the shoulders are staying down and together. Bring the arms to the inside, shoulders down together. Arms to the outside, shoulders down together. And something similar. Arms to the outside, hands form to fists a bit in front. Now bring the arms in front, shoulders down, back and together. Arms back, shoulders up and in front. Arms in front, shoulders down and together. And the arms back, shoulders up and in front. Last exercise for press curl, arms together, a bit down and to the outside. Here again, just observe what the scapulars are doing. And back together with the arms, and the last time to the outside. Now stretching. Take one arm in front, the shoulder is back, it's down, pull the arm in, have flat fingers, relax the arm and go a bit back with the shoulder. So shoulder is back and down, pull the arm in, have flat fingers, try to relax the arm, go a bit back with the shoulder. And the other arm in front, shoulder is back, down, pull the arm in, have flat fingers, try to relax the arm, go a bit back with the shoulder. And that was a short impingement training. I thank you very much, and until next time.